So you usually see me sitting in this chair reviewing products, but today we're joined by our editor and he is actually recording this video. So I'm gonna use this opportunity to get out of this chair and show you some of the different things that I have going on my desk. So let's get into it and let's talk tech. I'm Arnell with Ardently Tech, and we're actually going to show you some of the things I have going on my desk. My desk is actually in my office, which is kind of like my game room and hobby room. So there's a lot of different things going on here, but if you want to see anything else, any of these other hobbies, I'll have a video linked down below where I give you a full tour. But for today's video, we're actually going to focus on what's going on my desk, all the things that I'm using every day. So yeah, let's get into it. The first thing we have going up is the computer. So this is the Mac Mini M2. What I like about it is that it's very small. It doesn't take up a whole lot of space on my desk. It's incredibly powerful. I mean, for the size of this thing, it's very quiet and it handles just about everything that I am throwing at it in terms of video editing, web browsing, video conference calls, all that kind of stuff without any hiccups. So I'm able to just jump right into whatever I'm wanting to get into, wake it from sleep mode, and within seconds, I'm doing just about anything I want to do on the computer. All right, now moving on from the computer, we have the camera. So this is the Sony ZV1F. What I really like is that this is the budget model from Sony, and it's great because it's a nice, simple point and shoot camera. It actually can shoot in 4K, and it does just about everything that I would need it to do, and with very little setup. So the screen can actually flip around to the front, so that way I can see myself on the monitor, make sure everything's good, that I'm centered, all that kind of stuff. It has great autofocus as well, so it can track me or it can track an object that I'm showing off to the camera. And all I have to do is just press the red button to start recording. Now, moving on from the camera, we have the monitor. So this is a monitor from Scepter. It's a 27-inch monitor that has 75 hertz refresh rate. So it's nothing, to run home about. But what I like about it is that it's very inexpensive and it does all of the things that I would need it to do in terms of great color accuracy, and the brightness of it is very good as well. It also has some built-in speakers. So if your desk setup is a little bit more limited and you need something with all-in-one speakers, you're good to go with something like this. Now, moving down from the monitor, we have these risers, which I got from Amazon. So I will have every product that I'm mentioning in today's video linked down below. But these risers are, not name brand. I think I got them for like $20. But what I like about these is that they're very wide and adjustable too. With me just having one monitor, it handles the size of it great, with also giving me more real estate on the desk, especially more real estate under it, since I'm able to store my headphones and a couple of other things. The cubby inside is actually pretty useful as well. So I'm able to stand up my phone or my iPad or whatever other small knickknacks and just kind of keep things out of the way. So it's a really good riser to be able to, give you a lot more real estate below it, on top of it, and give you a lot more functionality. Now, Quntis heard that we were doing this desk setup, so they actually sent us the Monitor Light Bar Pro. So what's cool about this monitor light bar is that it will help to really diffuse some of that blue light that's coming from the monitor. It comes with a cool wireless controller to it as well, so I'm able to adjust the color temperature. I'm also able to adjust the intensity of the light. So it's pretty useful, and with the wireless controller there, I can easily put it away, in a drawer or something like that if I don't want it cluttering up my space. If you're finding value in this video, make sure you drop a like down below, and also while you're down there, consider dropping a comment to let me know what is your favorite part of your desk setup, because I have a couple of things here that I'm looking to upgrade. So let me know down below what's your favorite piece, because it might just make its way to my setup. Now, moving down from the monitor, we have this soundbar from Edifier. Now, if you didn't know about Edifier, they've been in this audio space for quite a while, so they are really good at giving clear and accurate sound profiles, which is really helpful because when I'm editing videos or even listening to music, I like to get a very clear representation of what that final product might sound like. So definitely really like this speaker. It's plug and play too, because it's USB, so it just plugs right into my computer, and it has RGB lights as well, but you can also turn them off if you're not really feeling that vibe. They're just great. It's just a good speaker because what? Of all the things I just said? Oh, man. Now, moving on from the speaker, we have probably one of the most important parts of any desk setup, and that is the keyboard. So the keyboard I'm using is from Royalaxe. It's a mechanical keyboard, and I really like the aesthetic of it being a blue and white aesthetic. And the keyboard also has RGB lights as well. But what's really cool is that it has 3 inputs to it. So you can connect it via Bluetooth, the USB dongle that it comes with, and by a wired connection as well to charge the keyboard while you're using it. So it's a really good multi-use keyboard because I'm able to just jump between the Mac that I'm using back over to the MacBook Pro that I still use sometimes. So it's just great being able to kind of seamlessly jump between the different devices. Now, another big piece of any desk setup is the mouse. So the mouse that I'm using is from Logitech. This is the MX Master 3S. What's good about it is the actual ergonomics to it. So I really like the design of it. It feels very comfortable in the hand, and it just feels like a nice premium mouse. Now, what I don't like about it is the price. So it goes for around like $100 to $120, depending on where you get it. Now, with that price tag does come the feature of being able to remap some of the buttons on the side, which is really good because you're able to sort of customize it based on, like, for video editors, for example, you can kind of customize some of the different buttons to do different actions, you know, kind of implement it into your workflow. So having that ability to customize and reprogram things is really beneficial for a lot of people. Now, just under the mouse is this mouse pad that I got from a convention. So unfortunately, there's no direct link that I can give you for it. Just adds a really nice, you know, aesthetic touch to the desk setup. But moving on behind that is this pair of wireless headphones from Edifier. So what's great about these is that they have multi-point connection, so I can connect them to my computer or to my phone or to whatever else that I need. And it has really good active noise cancellation, which is really helpful for me because I have 2 little kids that run around here, and whenever they're, you know, playing outside the office or whatever, I'm able to throw those on and hardly hear them at all when I'm just trying to focus and do my work. So it's really good and convenient. Plus the sound quality is really accurate as well. We've covered them before on the channel, so if you are curious to, you know, learn a little bit more about these, dive deeper into them, well, definitely check those videos out. Now, Anker heard that we were doing this desk setup as well, so they wanted to send us over a couple of goodies. The biggest goodie in my case is the Anker Prime charger. So this is a 200-watt multi-port charger. It can actually charge 6 devices. It has 4 USB-Cs and 2 USB-A ports. What's really good is that they are fast charging. So it does 200 watts of dedicated fast charging. I think 100 watts in all of the USB-C ports, and then another 100 in the USB-A. But let's say you don't have the space for a big dedicated charger like that. Maybe you want something that is slimmer. Well, they've also got you covered with a wall plug as well. So this wall brick can actually do 100 watts, and you can set it up anywhere, you know, in a bedroom, in another office or whatever. And it comes with 3 ports as well. So it has USB-C and USB-A, depending on whatever device that you're using. And just having a big fast charger is great, but you're also gonna need cables that can handle that speed. So they have also got ultra fast charging cables. This particular cable can handle up to 240 watts. So you know that whatever kind of phone, tablet, computer, anything that you're needing to charge up, you know that you're gonna be able to get very fast and consistent power delivery through that high quality cable. Now, another piece that Anker sent us is the Ankerwork 4K AI webcam. What's really cool is that this actually has AI built into it, so it's able to automatically adjust different things like focus, color temperature, and a lot of different video settings that you might want to adjust. But if you don't want to go so far as to download the actual app, then you're able to just treat it like a USB webcam that just plugs right in and automatically connects to your computer. With this being 4K, the picture quality is great. I have no complaints, and it also has a microphone built into it. So that way, if you don't have a microphone in your desk setup or whatever's the case, then you're good to go because it already has something that's serviceable inside of it. Now, if you want to learn any more about Anker's products, check the link out down below where you'll see a wide array of all the different products that they have going on. Now, moving on to the microphone that you will typically hear a lot of my audio in all my other videos come from, and that is the Maono PD100X. This is a dynamic microphone, which is really good because it's forgiving of a lot of the other background noise. It makes a huge difference in my life because, I don't know if you knew this, I have a water heater right behind my whole desk setup here, and this thing angrily hisses at night whenever I'm recording videos. Plus I have a washer and dryer and a paper thin window just behind my desk, so I can hear just about anything going on in the backyard. This does a fantastic job of cutting all of that out. This can connect via USB or XLR, so depending on your desk setup, you at least have the choice to find something that works best for you. So let me know what you think of this desk setup. Every single piece here is really helpful and beneficial in helping to produce the end result of what you're seeing in a lot of these videos. Now, if you liked this video, but you want to see more, definitely check out this video because I really think you're going to like it. But if this one's not your taste, definitely check out this one. Either way, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.